The Oakley Grand Prix of Italy in MotoGP is go. Great launch off the line by the Palmer Fabio Di Giannantonio. Marco Bezzecchi stuttered away on that Mooney VR46 Ducati. Really good start by the world champion Fabio Quartararo as well. He gets a bit of a head shake as they run down towards San Donato. Di Giannantonio there in third place. It looks like Marini has gone into the first corner a bit hot, or was it Marco Bezzecchi? The Giannantonio, though, the poleman is that leads.
Yeah, both VR46 Ducatis got wide into turn one. They were really struggling to get that stopped. I think Di Giannantonio has emerged still ahead. You could see one of the VR46 Ducatis is Luca Marini, who's now battling, and he does get himself into the lead. Quartararo, actually saying that, did get a very good start. He's got himself ahead of Bagnaia, he's got himself ahead of Zarco. They're battling away for fourth position at the moment. Yeah, and Aleix Espargaro said if there's one man who's really, really good on a full fuel tank, it's Fabio Quartararo, though, and that was Aleix Espargaro, and he picks him up going through Casanova and Savelli. This is exactly what Aleix Espargaro said he was going to do yesterday. Last night when the media spoke to him, had to be aggressive at the start of this Grand Prix. That's exactly what he's doing. Aleix Espargaro, 7th to 4th in 9 corners. Bagnaia dropped back in the early stages of this first lap. He's back in 8th. He was really battling away with Johan Zarco and Taka Nakagami as well. Brad Binder's also made a brilliant start on the KTM. He started 16th. He's up to P9. Well, yeah, great start by the South African. That's Bezzecchi up through the inside of the Giannantonio, then through Pelagio. Down the hill they go into Correntaio then for the first time, and it's Luca Marini. Dreamland for Valentino Rossi here. It's a VR46 Ducati 1-2 in Mugello. Can you believe it? A circuit which was a second home for Valentino Rossi. He won a historic 7 races in a row back in the day in his heyday of his Grand Prix career, and his boys are doing the business early on here in Mugello. Luca Marini, it looks like he will do. He will come out of the final corner to lead over the line in the first lap ahead of his teammate Marco Bezzecchi. It's been a good first lap, solid first lap for Fabio Di Giannantonio, still there in third spot. Let the slipstreaming commence then. Bezzecchi doesn't need it, and he goes straight past his teammate Luca Marini into the lead. Aleix Espargaro not able to outbrake Fabio Di Giannantonio. Quartararo didn't lose out much ground on the straight there as Brad Binder goes to the inside of Bagnaia. Bagnaia still back in 8th. Binder, though, up into 7th now. You can't overtake in MotoGP. Brad Binder's made up 9 places with that first lap. Absolutely superb. They call him a Sunday man. He's delivering again on the most important day of the weekend, isn't he? The South African. He's under attack, though, here from Pecco Bagnaia, and Bagnaia's got that job done, so the KTM man slips back down into 8th place. Still an outstanding start for Binder. Quartararo's back past Aleix Espargaro somewhere on this second lap, so Fabio Quartararo is now the leading non-Ducati. This is just where Quartararo would have wanted to be at this stage of the race with these inexperienced front row starters up ahead of him. Can Quartararo pick these riders off and pull off an unlikely upset for Yamaha? He's back ahead of Aleix Espargaro. Of course, they're battling for the lead of the World Championship. The beast, Bastianini, has not yet shown his teeth at the moment. He had a poor first lap. He came over the line at the end of the first lap in 12th place. Here comes Pecco Bagnaia trying to find a way through on Johan Zarco. Bastianini now you can see he's got up into 11th place, having got through on Oliveira, but no significant progress so far from the Gresini man. Quartararo's now past Fabio Di Giannantonio, so the world champion is up to 3rd. Bagnaia does now get past Johan Zarco, who didn't make it easy for him, did he? The fellow Ducati rider. Now Bagnaia will have Aleix Espargaro up ahead of him, who again will not make it easy, but it's still a VR46 1-2. Bezzecchi, who of course got the lead from Luca Marini as they came down the home straight last time around. Quartararo now with a real opportunity. He's got a bite between himself and Aleix Espargaro, but for how long? Alien territory this for Marco Bezzecchi. He's led and won in Moto3 before. He's led and won in Moto2. This is a whole different story as Fabio Quartararo slugs it out with Fabio Di Giannantonio on the brakes into San Donato. Nothing Quartararo can do about the top speed of that year-old Ducati GP21.